Welcome to the Roaring Twenties, a time of decadence, jazz, and flappers. Flappers were young women who broke away from the traditional Victorian ideals of femininity and embraced a more modern lifestyle. They were known for their short hair, short skirts, and rebellious attitude. In this video, we'll take a look at the fashion of the flapper era, from head to toe. We'll cover everything from dresses and hairstyles to accessories and makeup. The Roaring Twenties was an electrifying decade. After the sobering years of World War I, society experienced a remarkable shift. Women won the right to vote, and a newfound sense of liberation permeated the air. It was a time of jazz, Art Deco, and profound cultural shifts, setting the stage for flapper fashion. Out of this cultural revolution emerged the flapper culture, a term that would forever be associated with the young, independent women who defied societal norms. They smoked, they drank, they danced the Charleston, and they did it with style and audacity that was unheard of. The flapper look had key essentials: short dresses, often with daring hemlines that revealed the knees, a drop waistline for a boyish silhouette, and an abundance of fringe. Fabrics like silk and chiffon were the go-to choices, reflecting the era's newfound sense of luxury and freedom. Flapper dresses were often embellished with sequins, beads, and fringe. They were designed to show off the flapper's figure and allow to move freely on the dance floor. Some of the most popular flapper dress styles included the drop waist dress. This dress had a low waistline that fell just below the bust. It was often worn with a belt or sash to accentuate the waistline. The chemise dress. This dress was made from a lightweight fabric and had a loose, flowing silhouette. It was often worn with a slip underneath. To complete the flapper look, accessories were a must. Long strands of pearls, feathered boas, and beaded headbands were the essence of 1920s chic. Footwear played a part too, with T-strap shoes and Mary Janes giving the outfit a touch of elegance. Moreover, flapper accessories were often bold and eye-catching. They included things like headbands. Flapper headbands were often made from feathers, beads, or sequins. They were worn low on the forehead and helped to keep the hair in place. Jewelry. Flapper jewelry was often made from silver or Art Deco designs. Popular pieces of jewelry included necklaces, bracelets, and earrings. Shoes. Flapper shoes were often made from patent leather and had a T-strap design. They were also often embellished with bows, buckles, or tassels. A look at how flapper fashion was portrayed in popular culture. Flapper fashion was widely portrayed in popular culture during the 1920s. Flappers were featured in movies, TV shows, magazines, and songs. Some of the most famous flappers in popular culture include Daisy Buchanan, the protagonist of F. Scott Fitzgerald's novel The Great Gatsby. Daisy is the epitome of the flapper lifestyle. She is glamorous, carefree, and independent. Daisy is often depicted wearing short, flapper dresses and bobbed hair. Zelda Fitzgerald, the wife of F. Scott Fitzgerald. Zelda was a real-life flapper. She was known for her wild lifestyle, her short hair, and her love of jazz music. Zelda was often featured in magazines and newspapers, and she was also the inspiration for several of her husband's novels. Louise Brooks, a popular actress and model in the 1920s. Louise Brooks was known for her bobbed hair, her dark eyeliner, and her sultry gaze. She is often considered to be the quintessential flapper. Brooks starred in several popular films during the 1920s, including Pandora's Box and The Beggars of Life. In addition to these specific examples, flappers were also featured in many other popular culture products during the 1920s. For example, flappers were often depicted in magazine illustrations, advertisements, and even comic strips. Flapper fashion was also popular in jazz music, and many jazz singers and dancers dressed in flapper style. The portrayal of flapper fashion in popular culture helped to shape the public's perception of flappers. Flappers were often seen as modern, independent, and even rebellious. TV shows and flappers were also featured in TV shows during the 1920s, such as The Roaring Twenties, 1927, and The Jazz Singer, 1928. These TV shows often portrayed flappers as glamorous and carefree young women who were enjoying the new social freedoms of the era. Music. Flapper fashion was also popular in jazz music. Many jazz singers and dancers dressed in flapper style, such as Josephine Baker and Clara Bow. Jazz music was often seen as a symbol of the new modern era, and flapper fashion was seen as a reflection of this. Surprisingly, the legacy of flapper fashion lives on in modern trends. Elements of the flapper look, from fringe to the bold use of accessories, continue to inspire contemporary designers. It's a reminder that the spirit of the 1920s never truly went away. Now that we've explored the various elements of the flapper era's fashion, you might be wondering how to recreate this iconic look today. You can find modern dresses inspired by the flapper style in many stores. Look for dropped waists, fringe, and sequin details to capture the spirit of the era. If you're not ready to commit to cutting your hair, you can opt for a bob wig. These can be styled and accessorized just like real hair. To complete your flapper look, search for vintage or vintage-inspired headbands, necklaces, and accessories that capture the essence of the 1920s. To achieve the bold, flapper makeup look, go for smoky eyes with dark eyeliner and dramatic mascara. Pair it with dark, matte lipstick for a modern twist. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, please hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more captivating content. Until next time, stay stylish and keep exploring history's hidden treasures. Goodbye.